born and raised in Kansas, and after getting my associate's degree at Dodge, playing softball there, transferred over to Wichita State, got my undergrad, and started to get my feet wet in the sport field and really got a niche for events and operations. I got a full-time job after that and quickly realized that I wanted to do more, and with that, specifically collegiate athletics, it requires most of the time to get that master's degree. And so I had the wonderful opportunity after getting some volunteer operations and part-time gigs at Sporting Kansas City. I was able to land a position as a graduate assistant within the facility and operations department at KU, and timing is half the battle in the sport industry. So I had the opportunity throughout COVID to showcase my skills and what I could take on as we dealt with staff attrition, with a lull in sports during COVID, and had the opportunity to be promoted full-time and kind of worked my way up from there. Specifically in collegiate athletics, I think the majority of the jobs and postings that you're going to see that required or preferred check mark of that master's degree sets you apart just from the jump on your resume. And so having that specifically at Kansas, where you have an accredited and such a traditional and power school and the athletic department, you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get a fantastic degree, but also an operation to touch a strong powerhouse in the athletics world as well. Seeing as I have a background in facility and events, the operational aspects of sports as well as sport law, those were two, the facility and operations and sport law were two that really I was able to take a lot from and apply it to specifically what I do now. I was going into grad school for sport management here at Kansas when they made that initial transition to all online. So it was interesting to navigate, staying connected with your fellow students, which provided in itself, like, coming out of COVID, it was just like a perfect little transition to be like, okay, we can use Zoom and whatnot, but you had people that were here that you can connect with, but also you had the ability to connect with other professional individuals across the nation that were also going through this program that may have experience in another organization. So I was able to bounce ideas off of them and see what they were able to apply in their current job that maybe didn't translate specifically to KU. So, but specifically from a class perspective, I feel like I got the most out of things that I can apply to the event and operations field, so specifically sport law and facility and events. Other duties as assigned, a magnitude of things. I touch basically every sport here at the University of Kansas, at Kansas Athletics. My main sports that I manage from an operational perspective on the home front are volleyball, indoor track and field, outdoor track and field, which includes the Kansas relays, and cross country. And then I also have the amazing opportunity to hire, train, and mentor our 2 graduate assistantships within the department, as well as 1 full-time employee. So everything from operations to facility aspects. I manage the Forge Family Volleyball Arena that was built in 2019, as well as I assist with the facility management for our indoor track facility and shoot sports pavilion and our legendary cross-country course, Rimrock Farms, which is about 20 miles north of Lawrence, and then everything far few in between as it relates to operations, team meetings, postseason events. We hosted back-to-back years, these past 2 years, in Forge Family Volleyball Arena for first and second round of the NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball Tournament, which was a huge success. And so very much looking forward to the continued growth and opportunity that Kansas Athletics provides, specifically within our department. I think specifically we have a unique setup here at KU that a lot of our buildings for our athletic venues are connected. So specifically a couple years ago, we were hosting NCAA men's basketball game the same day that we were hosting the second round of the NCAA tournament. So you're really learning the skills and maneuvers of communication across the board with every department, with every office, not just internally, but we're talking external vendors, EMS, police officers in town, but then you're also extending that to other Power 4, Power 5 institutions that are going to be within your facilities within 2 days from selection show, in addition to that collaboration from the NCAA. So it just adds that level of magnitude of eyes that are watching and people that are involved, and it gives you a unique opportunity to build your skill set from what you're doing on a day-to-day basis with your in-season sports to really putting that into fruition and getting the opportunity to help with an event from ideation to completion and making it successful. Absolutely. I feel that getting the degree, getting the master's degree here at Kansas has given me the tools to succeed at a higher level of expectation that I know our department wants for us and wants for our programs. And getting the master's degree here, working specifically with our professors and getting the opportunity to connect with other students here and in other locations has allowed me to grow in my communication skills from people that I haven't met before, hopping on a Zoom, connecting with them, collaborating with them, building relationships and doing projects with them in a similar light for what's required of us through the program to apply that to what we're doing on a day-to-day basis within athletics. You have the opportunity to procure a top-tier degree with a group of people that are able to open up a network of opportunities nationwide, not just here based in Kansas. So I think it provides the opportunity for those that are wanting to further their education and maybe not physically can be here, but you still get that network of high magnitude professionals that can connect you with others that maybe that's where you're located, maybe will be Kansas, maybe it's somewhere else. You still have that network at your fingertips, which I think is pretty cool. It's great. I love what I do, but I will also say I really love the people and the athletes that we do it for. I think it's important to remind ourselves that in long days, long weeks, long weekends, we do it for our student athletes, but it really is a fun time. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm very grateful for the team that I get to work with to execute all these events as well.